It goes like this. There is a verse in Srimad Bhagavad Gita 4.9. It goes like this. Janma karma chami divyam evam yota vetti tatvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. What exactly it means? The meaning is, one who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not upon leaving the body take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, Arjuna. What else you want? He is not rotting around in this 14 world because he has read Bhagavatam so nicely. He understood. Even few months before also he used to come to Scarborough and we were discussing about the pure Krishna consciousness. If you apply this particular verse on him, he has gone back to Godhead. You all have to understand, he has gone back to Godhead. So I request everybody, please take care of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Read scrutinizingly, understand that, apply in our life. Today, since it's a Kartik Mass, if you see this verse, we'll get into the Kartik Mass, how the Dhamodra month. In Krishna consciousness, like we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Likewise, we have Purushottam month, Dhamodra month, Govinda month. Like that, all the 12 months is being given a different name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Likewise, this Kartik Mass is being called as month of Dhamodra. Dhamodra. Who is Dhamodra? Anybody can tell who is Dhamodra? Anybody know who is Dhamodra? Anybody of your children is being named as the Dhamodra?
Who tied it with the rope?
Who is tied with a rope?
Yes.
After that, what happened?
Binding with the rope with the Yasodama.
Yeah. Now Prabhu was telling very nicely here. Because the month of Dhamodra, as the appearance where Krishna clearly says in Bhagavad Gita, one who knows my appearance, one who knows my birth and my appearance and my activities, in the month of Dhamodra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, in the form of Balagopala, he was there along with his mother, Yashodamai. Yashoda, her favorite son, her only son, Balagopala, was so attached. She's so attached, she doesn't know her own son is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here we all have to understand, she doesn't know her son, Kana or Krishna, is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared to the womb, in the womb of Devaki, and he is being transferred under his guidance and instruction, and he came to the Vrindavan, activities of Vrindavan. In Nanda Maharaja's place, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, his activities, his lilas, he started showing. So that with his lilas, the pleasure he started increasing in a multifold to Yashodamai and Nanda Maharaj and all the surrounding of the Gopas and Gopis around. It was so nice and so wonderful activities. This particular lila has taken place in the month of Dhamodra, specifically on the day of Diwali, where once what happened on the day of the Diwali, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, in the form of Balagopala, he was sleeping in his room. And here is a wonderful, nice kitchen, what you have, something very similar to this, but in a different style. So, Mother Yashoda, he was sitting here and she is churning butter. In those olden days, the churning of butter, like putting a rod and she is churning with both the ropes together. So that's how the butter comes out. So he is churning the butter using the finest cow milk. The finest cow milk, and the cow milk name is Padmaganda. This cow milk is a very special. Very special, I mean to say that Nanda Maharaja had 900,000 cows. Out of 900,000 cows, the very finest quality cows is around 600. Out of the 600 cows, and she had a very good cow, superior cow, which is something like around 15 to 20 cows, which gives the Padmaganda cow, and that cow is being grazed in some special grass, which is being fed to that. So that's a wonderful smell and a fragrance which used to come out from that particular milk. So she was churning, and she to get the butter so that I can feed to my son Kana, so that he'll start stealing from other houses. So she wanted her son to stop stealing from the other houses, because he's running around everywhere, and he used to break the what do you call, the pots and all. He used to steal the butter, and he used to make others to eat, and all kinds of activities he was doing it continuously. So she is getting innumerable complaints. It is not one, thousands of complaints. And Yashodamai, every time she put this complaint aside, because I have 900,000 cows. Why Kana will go to other house and he'll eat butter? Is anything realistic? It is not possible. When you have so much of money, wealth, everything, you'll want to ask money for somebody else? Or when you are having nice rasgullas, jamuns and all, are you interested to have some candy? No, isn't it? Same way, so she was asking this question to her mind. No, these gopis and gopas are telling lies. They were really jealousy of my son. That was the feeling she had. That is why she was churning this Padmakanta milk to produce the finest quality butter, so that she can feed to the Kana, his son Krishna. That is the time she kept one pot of milk, the Padmakanta milk, to boil on the stove, on the burner. And that's the time, look at this, how nicely he synchronizes the leelas. Balagopal Krishna, he is aged. Okay, I'll give you some question. Anybody know what is the age at this time to Krishna? God. Quickly, what's happening?
2 years, 2.5.
3 years.
2.5, 3 years, 7 years.
2 to 3. 2.5 to 3, bro.
Huh?
3 years.
Tell it, yes.
It's 3, bro. It's exactly 3.
3 years and 4 months.
It's exactly 3 years, 4 months. It's exactly 3 or 4 months at the time. And just imagine how much the size of his feet. Probably something like around 4.5 inches. Can you? Okay. So he came from the other room. Slowly he entered it, because he got up and he was hungry. He was literally hungry. So he came slowly. He saw his mother was churning, and milk and all, everything is okay. He came from back, and he hugged his mother from the back side. As usual, the mother will be so happy. Son just got up from the sleep, and he's showing his love. The pleasure of the Supreme Personality of He increases the love within the heart of the Mother Yashoda so much. It increased to that level. And he was also playing, when she was churning, those bangles were playing along with the noise, with the tingling noise which is coming out, is like a conch shell, is like a kartal. The kartal, what they play, they say something very similar to that kind of noise used to come from that. So she was so happy. Kana, you are hungry, okay, I'll get you milk, all kind of stuff. Is pacified and all. She left that churning, and she gave her a breast milk, so that he'll be very happy. He was quite happily, he was drinking the milk. That is the time what happened. The milk which is kept on the pot, on the burning stove, it started overflowing. Normally what will happen if in that situation, any mother will go and get up and take out the pot outside. Right? The same thing what Yashoda also has done. It is not a mistake. She got up immediately and kept Lord Krishna down, and she got up and gone towards the burner, and she took out the milk outside. That's all she has done. Here, in the split second, how long will it take? Probably around 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 60 seconds. In between, Krishna got white. He's very angry. Very, very angry. Why? Can anybody? Why is so angry?
Because she put him down and she showed more importance for them in the volumes.
Yeah, correct. Mother Yashoda, she showed more importance to the milk. That is a Padmakanta special milk. I have to keep it down. She neglected him for a second, for probably a few seconds. Krishna got white. He was very angry. He got up My mother has done like this, and whatever the churning, that rod, he took out that rod, the small stick, and he gone out to the other room where all the accumulated butter was hanging on the pots one after the other. It was hanging there. So he pulled that wooden grinding motor. There was a small wooden grinding motor. Anybody know what is wooden grinding motor like?
Ural.
Those time we don't have all these mixes what we have now. There are Preeti mixes, there are Sumit mixes, there are so many. Those times is the original mixes which is there where you have to pound it to make the spices powder. That is a wooden grinding mortar. He pulled that wooden grinding mortar a little and he climbed on the top of that and he took the stick, he started beating it. So all the butter and all it started to sprinkle out from everywhere. So he is not only eating it, and it was very next to the window. There are so many monkeys. From where it is coming, nobody knows. Look at the lila. All these monkeys also started entering in. His close friends like Sabala, Sudhama, there are so many other very close friends. They are all there. They all came in. Oh, Krishna's activity is going on. What age is? 3 years, 4 months. Don't forget that. All these people also 2 years, 8 months, 3 years. They are the same age group.
No, he came. They grown up from 2 years to, that's what they were saying.
Yeah. So, all these boys, friends and all, everybody is there. He started feeding them, not only eating himself, he is feeding them also. He started taking this butter and started feeding to the monkeys. Monkeys who are all coming inside. Those are the monkeys' pastimes are different. They are all, when Supreme Personality was guarded, when he took his avatar as Lord Ramachandra in the Treta Yuga, all these monkeys were supported them. Vanara Sena. So this is the time he wanted to give that pure love to them. That is why those all the monkeys were there. They all came in. He started feeding them.
Paying back.
Huh?
He's paying back.
Yes, he's paying back the debt. That's what Mother says. Anyway, so they're all very happy and they're all enjoying. And in the meantime, what happened? He started moving around. Everywhere all the butter was sprinkled, and he was started putting his leg on the top. And everywhere you can see the footsteps, all the footsteps. In the meantime, what happened? The other side, the kitchen, Mother Yashoda, she came and said, "Where is Krishna? Balagopal. He's not to be seen. Where he has gone?" He started screaming, "Khana, where are you? Where are you?" As usual, she started. When she came to the next door, he saw all the footprints everywhere. Now she's realized that something he has done here. Something really is done. And she's slowly, her boiling point is going up. She is getting angry now. Now when she saw from the far, she can see the backside of Krishna. Other side, all the cowherd boys as well as the monkeys, they saw Yashodamai is coming. She's very angry, red hot, very angry. She saw the pot and leaking of the butter. Everything is happening. She said, "Khana," that's all. Monkeys disappeared. In a second, monkeys are disappeared. And all the friends of the Krishna, Balagopala's friends, they all jumping here and there. Somehow they also got disappeared. Mother Yashoda is very angry. And now I know what all mischiefs he does. Not only in our house, he is doing in other houses also. Now it is all proved. Now I will teach you a lesson for you. And she took some of the small stick. It is basically to scare Krishna, not to hit Krishna.
Small cane.
The small cane, probably in between the peacock feather, the white stick, something very similar to that. So he is following right after Krishna. She was running around. Krishna, she is not able to catch Krishna. It is happening 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. She is not able to catch Krishna. And Yashodamai is little hefty. She is tall. She is very heavy, and she is not able to, because she is tired. She is tired. He said, "I don't know how to catch Krishna. You are creating so many problems that Krishna is able to understand her mother feeling." So he herself surrendered to her. When she is able to hold Krishna, now I teach you a lesson. She started taking out the rope, the basically rope. That rope, she want to tie with that rope Krishna and that wooden grinding mortar. But the unfortunate thing is, even though the size of the rope is so big, when she is trying to tie his waist with a wooden grinding mortar, the 2-finger length is short. So she started adding some more rope which is available in her house. Every time she adds in, still the 2-finger length is short. And I don't understand what is happening. Then she started importing from the other houses, gopis. Sandhya, Valli, you bring that rope, bring this rope, everybody laughing at the situation. All the gopis and all, they're all watching. This is a special lila which is taking place. This lila is exclusively for the gopis and his mother. So, when they started bringing different sizes of the ropes, and when she's adding and tying it up and she's making big, and still, 2 fingers short. And again, oh my God, Krishna, Narayana, because Krishna, she doesn't know Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He said, Narayana, what is happening here, and I'm not able to catch you, how much trouble he gives me, all kind of story nowadays, all the mothers also do the same thing, but same way it is happening here. So finally what happened, Krishna surrendered to her, looking at her, she's not able to do anything. Finally he surrendered to her and she tied Balagopal into the wooden grinding motor. Then the wooden grinding motor, he said, okay, this is a special punishment for you, you cannot move around. And Nanda Maharaj has got a big backyard, quite a big backyard. So in the backyard, what happened, she's gone back to her kitchen, so that here, Balagopal slowly he pulled the wooden grinding motor. He was going all around and he saw there are 2 Yamal Arjuna trees. Yamal Arjuna trees, he gone in between the Yamal Arjuna trees and literally he pulled the Yamal Arjuna trees.
Yamal Arjuna tree means Asoka tree is not over there.
With her hand?
No. The wooden grinding motor is a roll, right?
Yeah.
So in between the wooden grinding motor, there is a rope. That rope is tied to his waist. He has gone in between the trees.
2 trees.
That tree, the size of the tree is something. The radius of the tree is something like around 2.5, 3 feet, and it is the height is 150 feet. So likewise, there are 2 Yamal Arjuna trees. It's a very rare tree. You won't find all these trees everywhere. In some places like Mauritius, some in California, somewhere you'll find that. And these trees were really heavy, very strong. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he just gone in between and he pulled the tree. The whole tree fell down, with making a thunder noise. The whole house, neighbor house, everybody can hear that. Such a thunder noise it made. Everybody started coming to their house. What happened in Yashoda Maya's house? Some other demon might have come. Because by that time already he killed so many demons. Everybody knew that, somebody other will come and create a lot of problem in Yashoda's house. So everybody started coming over there. It's a big group, huge group were there. And everybody said, what happened? Even Nanda Maharaja came in. So by the time Nanda Maharaja could come into that particular place, from the Yamal Arjuna trees, there are 2 demigods, they came out from that. Who are all these demigods? These demigods, 2 demigods named by Manigriva and Nalakuvera. They were the sons of the Kuvera, the finance minister for the demigods, not for us, for demigods. Okay, so from there, these 2 sons of the Kuveras, they came out because they were cousins by Narada in the past. So to cut short the lila here, so they came up and they offered obeisance to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They were standing as in Yamal Arjuna trees for millions of years, because they made a great mistake and they offended the presence of Narada Muni. When the Narada Muni was coming in, they offended him. Because what will happen in the most of the places in the material world, anybody's parents are highly rich, their sons normally tends to spoil. Because they feel, I'm a very rich person, I have got a Mercedes, I got Porsche, I got Lamborghini, what kind, lots and lots. They'll get attracted with all the material appearances rather than the spiritual or the Vaishnava etiquette. So here also it happened like this. But one good thing is, they were these 2 sons of the Kuvera are the sons of, they were the devotees of Lord Shiva. Because Lord Shiva's special mercy on them, they used to enjoy in Mandakini river in Kailas. Now finally what happened, here the Supreme Personality of Godhead, when they saw the Manigriva Nalakuvera came with their original demigod form and he blessed them. Because in the material world, we or in the spiritual, in the the demigod planet, nobody doesn't have an opportunity to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead face to face. But these two were cursed by Narada, and because of the Narada Maharshi is not only cursed, it's a blessing. They are able to see Krishna directly face to face. With this opportunity, when they were able to see Krishna face to face, Krishna blessed them. With the blessing of Lord Krishna, they have gone back to Godhead, back to the original position, not as a demigod. They gone back to Godhead. That is a lila which took place in the month of Kartika. So anybody who heard this story, anybody who heard these leelas, they definitely all the previous accumulated sin will get destroyed. And also in the month of Dhamodra, the greatest Muni, Satyavrata Muni, when he was discussing with Vyasadeva and Narada Maharshi, he says that specifically we all have to offer the ghee lamp to him, ghee lamp to our Bhalagopala. So when a person who sincerely offers ghee lamp from the full of heart, you will get the attention of the Supreme Personality of the Godhead in the form of Balagopala. That will protect you from all kind of material dangers. You all can go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. Any questions?